just nothing like a nice iced coffee. Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Maddie and I make videos all about health and wellness and lifestyle stuff. So this is my third video now, so we are on a roll. I'm doing good. I actually just finished school, so I'm going to be bored out of my mind, meaning I have so much more time to film, so that makes me really happy. I'm gonna get right into the topic of this video because it is very special to my heart, and I follow these things that I'm going to talk about with you today every single day of my life. That was a weird lighting change. I'm going with natural light right now, so don't mind that. What I'm going to be talking to you about today is how to raise your vibration. So you guys probably know the term vibes, right? All of you know positive vibes, you know, let good vibes flow, whatever. So I'm going to relate it back to that. Very simple. Vibration is just your overall aura, where you stand on the spectrum of positive and negative, basically. Number one tip and step that I recommend people doing when you have a negative thought, it is so important to become aware and mindful of your thought and really observe your thought. Awareness is a huge thing in this because most of the time and majority of the time, a lot of people tend to just think things and overthinking and things just racing through your head, and you know, we don't take the time to actually become aware of our thoughts rather than to react to them. You don't need to resist your negative thoughts. The key to having a high vibration is not to resist your negative thoughts, but it is to observe them from a neutral perspective and don't respond to them, don't act on them. You have control over the way you perceive your thoughts. Think of it as an argument. When you're having an argument with someone, everyone always tells you not to give the other person a reaction because that's what they want. People want a reaction out of you. They want you to lash out. If you just sit back, relax, become aware of the situation and just observe what's happening, take it all in, and just, you know, keep to yourself a little bit, the other person is gonna be like, you know what? They're gonna be like, why aren't they reacting? Why aren't they giving me what I want? And then they're just gonna eventually stop. It's the same thing with your thoughts. If you have a negative thought, let's just say, for example, this quarantine. Let's just say, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we are in this quarantine. Like, life sucks. I'm so bored. I just want to get back to daily life, whatever. If you just observe the thought, become aware of the things that you're thinking and the negative thoughts going through your head, and observe it from a neutral perspective. Do not let it take control. Do not let it have any effect on your life. Do not let it become a reality. Do not attach your thoughts or your memories with negative emotions. When you start attaching a negative situation with a negative emotion, for example, you attach this quarantine situation with fear of not being able to ever leave your house again and anger. If you just observe your thoughts from a neutral perspective, this is my thought, I don't attach it with any negativity, because at the end of the day, the negative emotion is what lowers your vibration. You can have negative thoughts. It's a thing. We're not all perfect human beings, but when you attach it with a negative emotion and you give it life and you keep putting life into it and you keep acting on these thoughts, you're growing it, you're making it grow and live and survive, and it's living, and this thought is living in your head, and then it takes control of your whole body and you lower your vibration, and it's just not good. Neutrality is the most powerful way to let things go. Alright, so now that we got that down packed, and now we know how to deal with our negative emotions and thoughts that run through our minds, there are lots of things that you can do to raise your vibration just living in your daily life, and things that you can practice and make into a habit. So first off, I know this sounds very cliche. Meditating and breathing exercises literally is proven to make you a happier and more at ease person. A lot of people, when they think of meditation, they think of, you know, sitting there in your like cross legs, like it's not it, guys. That's not meditation. Meditation is just sitting or lying down, literally just standing, just being still, with your eyes closed and breathing. Focusing only on your breathing, nothing else, trying as hard as you can to clear your mind. You can use background music, you can have guided meditations. There are so many guided meditations on YouTube. all you need is 5 minutes minimum just to ground yourself and clear your head for the day. Now, one mistake that people make when meditating, and I still do this to be honest, people try so hard to clear their head and are concentrating so much on not thinking of anything that they just think of how they're thinking of things even though they shouldn't be thinking. If thoughts race through your head, it's normal. You're literally sitting in stillness. It's very difficult to completely think about nothing. So the key is to observe the thoughts that come into your head and just let them go and continue focusing on your breathing. If you give attention to them and you just get mad at yourself for thinking, it's just, you're ruining the point of it. It's okay, it's fine. Just let it go and just go back to exactly what you're doing. Focus on your breathing and go right back to that. Next up is also very cliche, and I think that doing these things now in quarantine is so great to make use of this time and really focus on bettering ourselves. Use this time to really focus on the present. This is a very overwhelming time and there's a lot of thoughts racing through our heads, lots of anxious thoughts, but the only thing that we feel anxious or fear or guilt or remorse or irritability is surrounded by either the past or the future. But everything right now is absolutely perfect. And you're probably thinking, okay, what about if someone is negative because of their situation? Let's just say their income situation. They are financially unstable. Their current situation is just not the best. Well, you're scared of what the future will bring and what your life will be like in the future because of your current situation. Or you are focused on the past and, oh my God, this happened in my life. And what if this didn't happen in my life? Would I still be in my current situation now? And it's just an overthinking process. We focus on what we have right now and what we are grateful for right now. There are so many things, we just have to become aware of them and actually think of them and bring them to mind. And that brings me to my next point, which is gratitude. Gratitude is so powerful, so powerful. Just look at this quarantine. We had everything in the world. We could wake up and go to the gym. We could go to work every day. We could, hug our family and friends. So we just take advantage, just the smallest of things. And when they're taken away from us, we realize how important they are in our lives and how happy they make us. Gratitude comes from the heart. Our hearts are so powerful and strong. And when we feel these things, the hormones in our heart will literally lower cortisol levels, which are your stress levels. What your mind is made out of will be. If you fill your heart and your mind with gratitude and positive thoughts and love, and you will start to take control of your mind, and these things will become programmed in your mind and the negative thoughts will not have any power. My last point to help raise your vibration is to write down I am affirmations, naming positive things about yourself that you love. I am worthy of love and happiness. I am loving and accepting myself. I love and accept myself. I am safe. I am peaceful. I am calm. I am at ease. I am protected. I am a divine being. I am learning and growing. I am evolving. Filling your mind with these things is important, but just writing it down has a whole other effect. It helps you to actually see and visualize it on paper. Writing down anything is just proven to be more effective. Writing down study notes. When you write down notes, you just learn them better. Your mind absorbs them. Same thing with affirmations. When you write down these things constantly, every single day, your mind is constantly seeing them and it will just absorb and fill your whole body, and you will just become this high vibrational being with this amazing aura. So yeah guys, I can get so much more into little itty bitty details with this because there's so many aspects and different ways that you could go about talking about this kind of stuff, but I'm going to end it here just because I don't want to make this video too long. If you guys like this topic and you like this kind of self-improvement kind of stuff, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what other kind of topics you would like me to talk about. I am on my own self-healing journey, and everyone is. It's a process. I don't think there ever is an end to a self-healing journey. We are always growing and evolving and learning and becoming better versions of ourselves, because every single day brings new experiences and new thoughts, new perspectives. So on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.